You're watching CapitalCosm. My name is Danny, and today we're going to do something a little different because today we're going to be talking about a crypto coin called Binance Coin. And this isn't just some fly-by-night crypto coin. This isn't some, SHIT coin. This is the real deal, I would say. If you look at coin market cap, you'll see it's at number 5 when it comes to the overall market cap across all other crypto coins. So with a market cap of 116 billion, that's bigger than Solana at 104 billion. That's even bigger than Elon Musk's Dogecoin. It's not really his, but he's pushed it. So sitting at number 5 is Binance Coin. Now, we're not just going to be talking about Binance Coin today. We're going to be talking about the sponsor of today's video, and that's ticker symbol BNC on the NASDAQ. And what they're doing is something that I found to be really interesting. And again, disclaimer, guys, nothing in this video is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. So always do your due diligence before buying a stock or a crypto coin and so forth. But they are the sponsor of today's video, BNC is. And so my analysis may be a bit biased, so keep that in mind. But why I think this is interesting is because you're seeing BNC employ the same strategy to BNB, and it's kind of hard to keep track. I'll just call it Binance Coin and BNC. How about that? BNC is enacting the same strategy that MicroStrategy enacted all the way back in 2020. So what did MicroStrategy do in 2020? Most of you know, but for those who aren't in the know, here's a overview of MicroStrategy over the last 5 or so years. And back in 2020, that was really when Michael Saylor, the CEO of MicroStrategy, went around pumping Bitcoin and at the same time adding Bitcoin onto the treasury, onto the balance sheet of MicroStrategy. And since that time, you can see here, since August of 2020, you've seen a 2,900% move in the price of MicroStrategy. Now, BNC is doing the same thing except with Binance Coin. And Binance Coin is this. This is a 5-year chart of Binance Coin. Again, it's one of the top 5 cryptos in the world, so it's not like some here today, gone tomorrow meme coin. This is one of the big boys. And as you can tell, we've been at resistance. We've had this resistance line since 2021, the previous big boom in crypto. Say now we're in the subsequent one at this very moment in time, and we are appearing to break out of that resistance line. Now we've toyed with it before. Last December, couldn't quite break it. This time around, we broke through it, came back down to retest. And it looks like we passed the retest. And so BNC has bought up to $500 million of Binance Coin. That all goes into their treasury. And so by virtue of buying all this Binance Coin, now you see this very strong correlation, this very strong connection between Binance Coin and BNC. And so where does it go from here? What's the big deal? Why can't we just go and just buy Binance Coin directly? Well, most brokerages don't even offer it. Chances are, if you're an American, you don't have access to buy Binance Coin. Now, that's not the case with every brokerage, but it's very seldom. It's very scarce. So by having a ticker symbol on the NASDAQ, BNC enables you to get exposure to Binance Coin that way. It's very simple. You don't have to sign up to any of these weird crypto exchanges. BNC is on the NASDAQ. You can get it. You can buy it from Robinhood. You can buy it from Interactive Brokers. You can buy it from TD Ameritrade, whatever your brokerage account of choice. Easily accessible. This opens it up to a much wider landscape of retail investors. And this is recent. They've loaded up on Binance Coin, and they are going to employ the same strategy that Michael Saylor did 5 years ago. Are they going to get the same results? I don't know. I'm not telling you to go buy the stocks despite them being the sponsor. I'm just letting you know, putting this on your radar screen so that you can do your own due diligence, talk to your own financial advisor, and see if this is the right move for you. I'm just bringing this to your attention. But looking at Binance Coin against Bitcoin, you can see from a technical analysis point of view, we are just about to break out of this long-term resistance line, this downward resistance line. And it looks like Binance Coin is on the precipice of outperforming even Bitcoin, the juggernaut in the space. So to kind of recap everything, guys, Binance Coin is breaking out versus Bitcoin. It's one of the bigger market cap cryptos out there. And BNC is accumulating north of $500 million of Binance Coin. And they're doing this before anyone else in a significant level is doing. This is before the BlackRocks get in. This is before the MicroStrategies get in. This is before the big Wall Street firms get in and completely institutionalize this thing. And the altcoin ETFs are coming. I think they're coming. That seems to be the sentiment across many analysts out there. And across all the altcoins, you don't think that a top 5 altcoin is going to make that list? You don't think a top 5 altcoin is going to be included in those ETFs? You don't think that when one of these altcoin ETFs hits the New York Stock Exchange, that all these altcoins are going to benefit greatly, including the likes of Binance Coin? So that's the big value proposition here, is that you're essentially getting in early before Wall Street comes in, before the big boys come in. It's kind of like getting into Bitcoin, I don't know, I'd say around before 2020, let's say, before it really got institutionalized. And so, yeah, Bitcoin's sitting at a market cap. Let's just go back to coinmarketcap.com. And Bitcoin's sitting at a $2 trillion market cap, 2.3 trillion to be exact. And Binance Coin is at a paltry 116 billion. So the asymmetry could be there. I'm not telling you to go out and buy it, but certainly keep it on your radar screen. And before you do anything, always consult with a financial advisor and do your own due diligence. And so with that said, you guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Are you going to look into this? Do you think it's a good idea? If so, let me know. If not, let me know why. Let me know why in either direction, actually. So drop me your thoughts down below. Like the video, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts, whether this is a good or a bad idea. And as always, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye.